All right, so this is the driver's side of the camper. This is where the door is. As you go in through the door, you've got different switches there to turn the lights on and off with the dimmer, power these USB and USB-C plugs on. There's two of those. You can turn the fan on there and the water pump. This vent right here is on the opposite of the utility section of the camper, which we'll wrap around too. But this is right where the AC unit would be, behind the wall. Let's go over there real quick. So going around the front, this door would go right here. This is cut out for the utility area. And in here, you can see the water tank, which goes underneath where the bed is. That's already hooked up to these lines here. So you can power it through that blue water filter with this green hose line, or you can directly fill up here if you don't have like a hose extension and you need to literally just dump water into the tank. You can do it with that. The black frame there is made to hold a 20-pound propane tank. And then right there in that opening behind the switches is where this AC unit would go. And there's an exhaust that comes with this, which can go right out this door. So if you ever hook up your AC, you would just plug it in to an outlet and then open this door here to ventilate all of that heat that comes out of the AC unit out of the camper. While we're over here, you can see this is the window. These are all rough cut, so like the trim of the window will cover any of the roughness of these openings. Once you're ready to do the fit and finish, that's when you would clean up all of those edges. So looking back in, the driver's side here has the bed laid out fully, but this bed folds up into a couch. Freehand, but I'll fold it partially there so you can get the idea. And then this front section folds up as well. So now we're in true couch mode. And then this frame, which slides out to support the bed, slides back into this white section, which we'll see better back from the kitchen area. You can see the lights up above that are hooked up to the dimmer, as well as the cutout for where the fan would go. Going to the back. So this is the kitchen area. So you've got your slide out cooler section right here. You can hook up a 12-volt fridge to that if you wanted, or just keep a normal cooler in there for starting out. And then underneath the kitchen cabinet here is the sink. So you can hook this up to a small tank if you don't want to drip water out of here, or you can run it out the bottom. So you can like literally take water that's being pumped back here and heat it with the propane and let it drain directly to the ground. The reason for that is this is also where the shower section is. So if you can imagine the hatch being built here, it would have a hurricane hinge up top, which is just a type of hinge. And then if the hatch remains open at 90 degrees, it would create a pretty substantial area back here where you can drop curtains down from the hatch and use this as your shower section. So the way I would envision this is you would keep the hatch open. You would have a screened in area here to basically separate the wet area from the dry area of the camper, and the shower water would drain straight to the ground. What else? I think that's pretty much it. You can get a better look at how this would slide in to go into couch mode. So then you actually have a bench here with storage underneath, and you could have 4 people in here pretty comfortably, 2 super comfy in the couch, and then 2 that would sit on this bench. Underneath the bench is where you can put a propane heater, which can hook up to this guy right here. So that way the propane is powering both the water and the heater itself. And then that's obviously like nice because it's right near where this vent goes. So if you're running a propane heater, all of the exhaust from that is right next to the vent. It'll heat up real quick because all these walls are insulated already. And then if I can get a good view, you can see that this is all ready to be insulated with the foam that's over here. A lot of these pieces are already cut for you. And then it's really not hard to get into the camper. It's not a big step up, but if you want to use this step, that's what it's there for. And then as mentioned in the listing, all four corners have these scissor jacks, which you can hook up your drill to. So you can real easily detach it from whatever you're towing it with, and then just level it out with the four scissor jacks so it won't rock. This thing is built like a tank, so like you can really like run into it or whatever and it's not going anywhere or doing anything. Try and get you a shot of underneath. Everything under here is rust proof. The bearings have been I forget what they're called. The sealed housing that's greased for where the wheel meets the axle has all been like freshly cleaned out and greased. These four scissor jacks are welded on, so you don't have to worry about them coming off or anything crazy like that. Yeah, that's about it. But let me know if you have any questions.